The city of Tyler plans to replace thousands of water meters. The city will begin replacing 8,000 meters later this month. The reason? A surge in reports of meters failing in the past couple of years, with 27% of existing water meters having problems. Those issues have resulted in customers getting bills that are both higher and lower than they should be.
Expect to see accurate water bills. That's the most important thing that we're going to see from this program is going to be accurate water bills and accurate consumption that the customers are using.
The city of Tyler will spend almost $3.5 million replacing faulty meters over the next 3 years. The first year we funded using ARPA money and the Capital Improvement Projects program, with the rest of the project using water bill revenue. We're told door hangers will eventually be used to notify customers that their meter will be replaced. All right, new tonight at 6:04.